Hey everyone, this is David Breen with the Animal Cartoons blog, and today I'm going to show you this animation I made that I rendered out last night of one of the snakes slithering through this grass. Alright, so I'll just play it. Yep. There we go. Notice as he moves through the grass, it pushes out of his way. Absolutely freaking cool. Okay, so now play it a couple more times and then I'll show you how I made this. Okay. So here's the snake, and he's set to go along this path. This little blue line you can see going through here. And this attenuation, you can ignore that. I'll just delete that for now. That's one of the lights. Alright, so every single one of these little yellow lines going up here represents the information for the grass. It's displayed like this just to I have a frog in my throat today, apparently. It's displayed like this just to save on memory. So if you go over here to your hair for parameters, you can turn off display guides, display hairs instead, and you'll see the actual hairs. And it's only displaying 25% of all the 50,000 individual hair strands that are on this patch. But then it slows down considerably when you're trying to navigate around. So just keeping the guides on is good for preview purposes. So now as the snake goes through, he pushes the grass down out of his way. You can see it breaking apart. That's my cat April. Quiet April. I'm doing a tutorial. Shh. Hey, I gave you tune already today. What do you have to bitch about? I mean, meow about. Okay. So, I'll show you the little trick I did for this. And that is under the dynamics, which is hiding over here. Alright, so under the dynamics here, I set everything to 0. Except the dampening is 0.1. If you have the dampening too low, then the grass blades will just whip about and keep flying around. So with a little bit of dampening, they'll at least fall down gracefully. If this is too high, then they won't really fall down at all. They'll just kind of sort of bend a little bit. And this is set like this. Usually you'll have like some wind. I don't have any wind on this grass. I haven't yet thought out a scenario on how I can get the wind to be blowing at the same time that he deforms it. I'm sure I could get that, but for now I wanted to make sure I could do it, so one step at a time. So with the gravity set to 0, all the grass will just stay standing, and then he just pushes it down. So yeah, this is usually 1 by default. If I were to set this to 1, all the grass would just start falling. And then usually what you do is you hold it up with wind, but if I had the wind on, then as he hits the grass, the wind, it would just blow right back up and look weird. And then what I did was I created a collision object. So there's this big sphere that I attached to the snake's head, and that's actually the object that, right here, collisions sphere, and then there's the sphere object. Now, the collision's a little weird. It's not exactly hitting this, so I still need to play around with this. I originally tried to add just the snake and as a polygon, and it was ignoring. It was just going right through it. Nothing was happening, so that's why I tried to attach a sphere, and then that worked. But it's still not colliding with the entire sphere. So I'll play around with that stuff. And yeah, let me show You probably saw the picture already in the blog, but here's another shot of the snake in the grass. So the idea for the movie is to have it start with this as the snake's going by, and then it zooms out and goes overhead, and you see all, like, a bunch of different snakes all spelling out the letters for the title of the movie. Alright, so that's my tutorial for today. Yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.